abutting consonants. A syllable, an English syllable, consists of a consonant, an ideal syllable, consonant, vowel, and consonant. The first consonant is onset, the vowel is nucleus, and the final consonant is coda. And there is a possibility of up to 3 consonants in the initial position and up to 4 consonants in the final position. So English has 3 consonants in the beginning of a syllable, as up to 4 consonants in the end. So sequence of consonants occurring in the beginning or end of a syllable are called consonant clusters. So we've been discussing it, that whenever however, the cluster has a certain sequence. We cannot take consonant randomly and place them before or after a certain consonant. We have to take care which consonant fall as a pre-initial, which fall as an initial, and which fall as a post-initial. Similarly, we have certain sound that are not possible in the end of a syllable, and certain sound which are possible as pre-initial, pre-final, final, post-final 1, post-final 2, and post-final 3. So in the word send, so we can see that the sound n and d are two consonant clusters, make a consonant cluster, and they are possible in a word. But if we look at this word number, we can find that we got 2 syllables in which we have 1 syllable ending with the m sound, num, and the second syllable starting with the b sound. And m and b belong to 2 different syllables, contrary to the first example of the sounds in the word send, in which n and d both belong to the same syllable. So we can easily say that m and b belong to 2 different syllables. So consonant like m and b occurring together in a word but belonging to 2 different syllables are called abutting consonant. So whenever we have such consonant clusters in which we find that 2 consonants or more than 2 consonants are together, but they belong to 2 different syllables. They are the ending sound, final sound of one syllable, and the initial sound of another syllable. So in that case, they are called abutting consonants, because they don't belong to the same consonant. They belong to 2 different consonants. So we don't call them a consonant cluster, because consonant clusters have a certain sequence of sound. These are called abutting consonants, as they belong to 2 different consonants.